Hey, welcome to a new video of Game Dev Tycoon. Now, I did play the demo version of this and I quite enjoyed it, so I've bought the full game and I'm going to play it here for your viewing pleasure, hopefully. So I am going to have to start again, which is possibly a pain in the ass, but you know, that's fine. Let's go 42 years. Proper old, so we'll do the same thing as we did before. Little fences. I did do all this last time I went through them all. I'm going to go with that one this time. So I have been through all this before, and if you've seen the demo version video, then you'll have seen all this kind of stuff previously, which I apologise for, but hopefully we will get some new stuff going on a little bit later on down the line. So we start with some different stuff to what we did last time, so I'm going to go with sci-fi action, and the G64 has the highest kind of thing, so we're going to go with that, and we are going to call this Star Trek Wars. I should try and keep a check on those. I'm going to make it 2D graphics. And we're going to kick that off. And okay, yeah. I'm going to skip some of this. Yeah. Okay. So now we get to choose where we want these things to go. Now, as it's sci-fi action, I think the gameplay is going to be quite important, and the other two can remain roughly equal. Now these things, yeah, game developers now stacked, thank you. Yeah, Jesus Christ. So, it kind of tells you what I was going to tell you in text format. You get research points, you get technology points, you get design points, and you get bugs. Now, that's quite a high number of bugs. I'm quite, shocked by that number. Okay, sci-fi action. So our dialogue doesn't really need to be that good. Level design probably does. We probably want to push our artificial intelligence up and move on here. We've got a DeLorean in our garage, which always excites me, as they are fun cars. We are in our own garage here, making the internet or games or whatever we're doing. And here are the details. So we're in year 1, month 2, I guess day 4, week 4. We have 0 fans and we have 32 cash. So yeah. Okay, so we can't change the graphics; they are there. But we can turn the sound on and off. We are going to have basic sound, I think. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push the graphics up on this. We're going to take the sound down ever so slightly, and we'll leave world design where it is, and we'll see what this brings us. Okay, so we've kind of reached the end of that. We want to get rid of those bugs though, so we'll just wait for that to count down. Obviously we get billed, so the longer we leave this, the more detrimental it is for us in terms of cash. So we can improve some stuff. We've got 16 research points. It looks like I can still edit the name. Yeah, I can change it afterwards, which I don't want to do. I think Star Trek Wars is perfectly fine. That's kind of, a fair enough achievement, but you've only got limited options. It's not hard to get them right. So let's see what our reviews are for our first game. 7, it's not bad. better than what I got in the demo for my first game. So yeah, we're going to get another 7, we're going to get 4 7s. And looks like it might come in quite low. All games, you suck, man. You suck. After publishing a game, you can invest a little bit of time to analyse your creation and generate game report. Game reports are a great way to gain research points as well as valuable insight into what works and what doesn't work. See, that wasn't in the light version, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, so we can do research, game history, generate game report. I guess that will take some time maybe. And we will select this particular game. Okay. 5,000 in its first week. That's not bad. "18 fans, that's blinding as our first game. So action level design seems quite important, so I've got to try and remember that. Okay, so let's go research. Okay. So we could wait and get a custom engine. We're going to go for a new topic, I think, because I don't really like some of the ones we have. And we are going to go military, and we're going to research that. 10,000 units sold, that's good fun. We've made some cash off of our first game, can't argue with that. Okay, it sounds like the sound is going to be really terrible on this. And I want music off. I might turn those off as well. Mostly because it sounds like my recording thing is struggling with the sound, and last time it sounded really crappy. So we are going to develop a new game here. We're going to choose military, action, and we're going to go for the most supported machine that costs slightly more, and we are going to go for Call of Honor like we did last time. And we are going to hopefully, once I've readjusted my seating position ever so slightly, hopefully we'll be able to move on that. So we're going to have 2D graphics as well on this one. I might make a text-based adventure just because we're in the early stages of game. I am going to drop that and push that up. Star Trek Wars still doing well out there. Okay. Cool. So level design, quite important apparently. So we'll just do that. Star Trek Wars comes off, and it does reasonably well for us. Made a fair amount of cash off of that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that, I think. Okay, we'll get rid of those bugs. Might cost us an extra bit of cash, but we will do that anyway. We can level ourselves up here. Should be good. Okay, let's release that game. Here we go, Call of Honor. Well, you know, potential. We could improve, I guess. 7. Formed game. Formed gamer, even. Nice one. Game hero with a 6. That's not bad, but... Oh, all games, man. You really don't like me, do you? Okay, so... generate game report. Call of Honor. Let's get a game report on that bad boy. Okay, well there you go. Those experts in the 80s. Okay, sound. Platform genre match. Action G64 good. Okay, well that's a good thing to know. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for a second because I want those research points. So that's actually all question marks. I might do a very cheap RPG, and we are gonna do a space RPG. That's probably not the best thing to do. In a space, which really should probably be a comedy, and we're gonna do text-based, make it real cheap, just to bang this out. Now, as it's an RPG, I'm guessing story and quests are going to be extremely high and the engine's going to be extremely low. And we'll do gameplay as halfway up. I don't know if the game works at that level, granular level of need. Now, the artificial intelligence could be quite rubbish, but dialogue in an RPG and a text-based game probably going to want to be high. I'll take the level design down somewhat. If we can get this up to 50, we can make our own engine. I'm going to take basic sounds off and make this real cheap. We're going to take the sound right down. And we're going to take world design all the way up because that's quite important. And the graphic level can be virtually 0 because it's text based. Well, let's just take it up a little bit. Those are my faults anyway. I don't know if that's actually how it works. And the fact we're getting very few bugs as well. Let's get some more points there. Okay, Game of Honor comes off. Sale. Ninvento. Okay, well I am not going to develop my own game engine quite yet. Having played the demo, I realised that there could be a reason for me holding off doing that. So I'm going to hold off doing that. We've managed to get level up on gameplay, so we should be good at gameplay at the very least. Let's release this game. Get our reviews in if the game hasn't stored. Quite a wide range of numbers there, going up towards 10 and then down towards like 5s and 4s. Okay, well, you know, well, not our best game to date, but it was really, really cheap to produce, so that's fair enough. I don't expect it to do particularly well. Let's generate a game report for it. Okay, well, if we need cash, we can do those things. Space and RPG are a terrible combination. Graphics seem quite important in this type of game. Really? Well, I would never have said that. Well, you are most welcome. Excellent. Well, thank you, Patrick and Daniel. That's very nice of you. So, research. That costs 50. I'm not going to do it quite yet. I want Nintendo to release their console. Let's develop a new game. Let's go for that. Action seemed to work quite well. Let's make a sci-fi action game. And we are going to call it... What are we going to call it? War... War... No... Star... Rabbit. I have no idea. I've made a great combo apparently, which is nice. We're going to do graphics for that puppy in a space not selling particularly well, but you know, making us money. So with action, I think gameplay is probably quite important. We'll take the levels and quests down. The engine we're going to push quite high as well. We've lost 2 fans, that's unfortunate. I lost another fan. But we've got 194 fans. You know, we're making poor games maybe. And there we go. Nintendo finally releases a console which we will hopefully start designing for. So action, apparently level design is important for action, so we're going to push that right up. We're going to take the dialogue down and we'll push the artificial intelligence up slightly and we'll move on with that. The light version didn't have any of those extra features which kind of help you along. We are going to stick in basic sound and push the sound level up because apparently that is quite important in a game like this. We're going to take this down and we're going to be graphics masters here. And we'll push on with game design. Yeah, sales did not do particularly well. We are losing fans by the day, it would seem. Down to 190. Hopefully we will have a new bunch of fans off the back of Star Rabbit. I'm actually going to change that name to Star Adventure. That's now what it's going to be called. And we leveled up, and that's nice. So let's see how Star Adventure does. 6, not bad, I suppose. 8, that's good. Ooh, 10 showed up a few times there. 8, nice. Going to be a lowish number. Oh, all games, man. All games, what's wrong with you? Okay, so let's generate a game report. It takes some time, but it'll be good for us to do. Engine seems to be very important in this type of game. Okay, well, you know, we're learning. It's good. So we're going to research custom engine. fans have gone up. That's awesome. They'll probably start going down again once I stop making games. Okay. New research variable game tutorials. Well, don't know that I'm really bothered about that. So let's do sports. Star Adventure selling reasonably well here. So Invento released their new platform. Okie dokie, let's develop a new game. For Ninvento. 80,000, that's a lot more than it was in the demo. We will pay it though. And we are gonna go with simulation and sports. Maybe not. Sports action. Ninvento Entertainment System Sports. Good old Ninvento. Yeah, we'll use 2D graphics. Okay. Storylines and quests can't be that important. We'll push the engine up. Because apparently action requires that. I guess that's kind of where we're going to leave it. And sound is important, so we'll push that up. Doesn't make a lot of sense in a sports game necessarily, but hey, who am I to argue? Needs to get rid of those bugs first. No one wants to release a buggy game. Let's finish that puppy. New records, new topic, new combo. Lots of experience points here. We should see if we speed this up slightly. Release game. Release game. Mono sound. Well, that's quite exciting, I'm sure. Let's generate a game report. Select that. It's an 8 coming in. 7. Oh, an 8. And an 8. That's fantastic. So hopefully we should see some good sales. Oh, almost 10,000 in the first week. Sports and action is a great combination. Level design seems to not be very important in this type of game. Well, you know, again, we're learning stuff. Let's do some research maybe. Let's do some mono sound. Excellent. Okay, let's research. And a new topic. Let's do aliens. They were popular back in the 80s. I'm sure they were. Excellent. So Let's. What can we research? No, there's no point in that. Let's. Not doing a custom engine quite yet. So we paid our initial cost, so it's going to cost us 30k to do this. We are going to do aliens, and we are going to do action. Game number 6 is probably not what we want to call it. We're just going to call it Alien. Yeah, 2D graphics will be fine. Okay, so the engine is massively important. Let's take that down, take that up a little bit. No, sports did quite well for us there. Yeah, we're going to probably leave that as it is. Come on, dude, stop scratching your head and get on with something. Yeah, again, we're going to leave it as it is. Yeah, I get it. I don't want to create a custom engine just yet. Let's finish that game. We get ourselves a new record. We're not doing as well as I did in my demo run in the full game. That's not really that shocking necessarily, as the demo might have been slightly easier and it didn't have all these other functions and bits and pieces. We had a game release at with a 10 perfect score. 4.8s, that's got to be pretty good. What were our sales in the first week? Over 10,000, that's awesome. So let's generate a game report for that. Let's see if we can't find out some other information while we are there. Okay, so the TES is not really one for action necessarily. What can we research? Let's do a new topic. Romance, life, detective, vampire. I mean, seriously, are any of these really worthwhile? Probably not. No, I don't know whether just to do a custom engine, because I think maybe I have to do it in order to just get the game to move on. So we're going to do those two, and we are going to call it basic. That's fine. So now we can do market research and whatever else, I think. And there you go, target audience. So essentially, what, I think in order to get the other add-ons and additions and various other bits and pieces for the game engine, I probably had to create one just to kind of open that pathway up. And I might need to make a game, so we're going to make a game. So we are going to pick basic. We are going to do a slightly cheaper G64 game. We are going to do an action game because that's quite popular, and then we are going to do a werewolf game, and we're going to do it for mature audience, and we are going to call it Werewolf in London. Because we all know tie-in games to films are always good. We researched those extra graphics, we might as well stick them in. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fair enough. So Sega are coming onto the market, it would seem, or the equivalent of the Sega. We might push the graphic level down and the world level design up. Planet GG with Federating Company Settling. Yeah, let's give an interview. It'll be good media for us. Okay. Maybe mature gaming was not the best choice at this time, but we will see how that works out for us. We can obviously just do the research and see if that helps us out any. Let's finish this game. That's all good. Let's see what ends up being the Werewolf in London. Movie tie-in game, come on. Oh, 8. Oh, another 8. Have you ever seen such great scores for a movie tie-in game as this? Almost perfect. God damn it, what are you going to give me? You always do badly. Oh, look at that. Even All Games, my arch nemesis, thought it was good. So, essentially Sega are going to be releasing the Master System. So, what we are going to do here is pause the game, and I'm going to end the video here. And I will continue on playing this, and you can see my progress in the game developer world. But I just kind of wanted to do a short video. 3 years, almost 4 years in, seems like it might be a good time to stop, and you can come back and see the rest another time. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. And hopefully, I will see you when you come back to watch the next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.